Hey, what is up everyone? I'm Jubs and welcome back to All the Mod 7 Skyblock, episode 9. So, since the last time I left off, I was struggling to keep up with these magnetic dynamos, keeping up power generation in order to triple my ores with this lovely machine. So for today's episode, I want to look into more power generation, as well as automating the creation for the building blocks for the power, as well as eventually setting up the automation for this system if I have time. So besides that, I filled in a little bit of these walls with some concrete, and then I also made facades to hide a lot of the wiring. So cable facades use the cable anchors, and then whatever building block you want, and then you can attach them to the cables and it will hide them. I wonder if I have any on me. I don't think I do. Actually, I do. Okay, so like, for example, they kind of look like these things over here. So as you can see, I can hide the cabling with a wall piece. Like this. If I go and break the facade though, it breaks the whole cable and everything that was attached to it. So let me actually do this for right now. Okay. And then my next plan for where I want power to be, I kind of want my power room to start here. I just expanded the platform down here just to connect everything. And kind of just have like a stairwell, like just not to have the stairwell, but to at least be able to use the stairwell if I need it. I'm not sure what this will end up becoming, but I know this part of the room I'm gonna set up for the power. So what mod are we gonna use? So the mod I'm using is the Powah mod, and the Powah mod requires a couple of materials for these reactors. So in order to run these reactors, they run off of uranite, raw I don't think it's raw uranite, it might be coal, redstone, dry ice, and water. So the dry ices and water are used for your coolants. The redstone helps with efficiency. The coal helps with efficiency. Okay, so coal helps with the fuel efficiency. Redstone helps with the fuel consumption and adds heat. And the reactor I want is, I don't think I can get the nitro reactor because I believe that requires nether stars, but I think I can make a spirited reactor. And these reactors, they don't show you. Oh yeah, here it is. So you only need 36 of these blocks, and it will be placed in a 3x4 area, and then it will auto generate like the block for the reactor block for you. But yeah, so I think I should be able to make this spirited reactor, which will hold 100 million FE, but it generates 100,000 FE a tick, and I can extract 400,000 FE a tick, which I really hope is enough to run most of this. Hopefully, like, it will help me use the resistive heater, run these at certain because I'm pretty sure all these machines run at thousands of FE a tick, that let alone they hold a couple thousand FE in general. I should probably test it. I'll probably test it after I make it, but I'll try and make the one reactor, and then if I need to, I'll just make another one right next to it, and we'll just have two reactors running at the same time. So let's see what I have to do first. Oh, so actually, yeah, the first thing I forgot. So the first thing I did need to do was I set up the building blocks, like not the building block materials, but just like the basic materials into auto crafting it. I'm hoping to also set up the rest of them. So I threw in these dielectric pastes and dielectric casings, which are the build like simple things, simple materials that are needed to be crafted to build most of these things. So like we need basic capacity. So for like the starter reactor, you need the casing, you need uranite, and then you need these capacitors, which take paste. So I have everything like auto craftable. And then the only way I can get uranite in this pack is either through mystical agriculture, or the only other way is if I get the raw uranite, which comes from either bees, but I don't have bees, or sifting sand. So my original... So my original sieving system would go to dust, but instead I have it just going to sand. So right now I only have 69, 70 raw uranites. So I just have to let this run for a while and collect the uranite. But I believe with what I have so far, I should be able to at least get started. So let's see here. So the first thing you need for this mod is the energizing orb. This is what is used to pretty much craft a lot of the different items in this pack. And the other thing you'll need is these energizing rods. So there's different, just like the reactor, there's different tiers. So you have the starter, the basic, and the only thing it does is it increases its capacity of storage, as well as how much power can be shot out of the lasers into the energizing orb. It also has its own cable system, but I don't think I need to make them. I think I could just use my flux networks. But yeah, that's pretty much the basics of it. There's not much to it. It takes a little bit of resources to at least get started. Oh, and then I guess the other thing I need to think about is figuring out how to get dry ice. So this pack says the only way to get it is if I get blue ice, which comes from packed ice. I'll take a pattern guy here. I think I'll need a P2P as well. So probably P2P, the orb, somehow. And then I was gonna put the energizing rods up here, connected to like Flux networks on the top. These are just standstills. So the rods have to be in like a 9x9 area. Um, let's see. So I can almost make this. All right, so here's an orb. I'll put him here. Now this can hold what, 9 patterns? Hopefully I don't need to go crazy. So I think I need to make energized steel. So I should be able to make the rod. I need a block of quartz to make the basic rod. I need more quartz. Oh, good thing I have quartz. I need energized steel for the hardening. For niotic, I need niotic crystal. So niotic crystal comes from diamond. Okay, that's not that bad. And then the spirited comes from emerald. It takes a lot of power. Okay, I should be able to set most of this up. Let me go to my pattern terminal. You. I wonder if this is listed. All right, furnaces. Doesn't see it. I need that memory card. Oh, I have it. The next part to this process is after you energize this stuff, the next thing you have to do is you need to export it back into the system. And I think the only way to do it is with an ME bus or ME export bus. But I'm gonna just test it. See what happens here. So I think I need 9. What, 9? So I've been having a couple of problems just trying to figure out how to get this process to work, but I think I figured it out. The ME pattern provider has a blocking mode, which should allow everything to be created in a 1x1 fashion without any problems. So right now I have 2 of the 9 that I want. So I need 7 of these. So if I start, perfect. 2 have entered. They got sucked out. All right, perfect. And then let me use, these are my old ones, right? Maybe I'll just connect to the other one. Let's speed it up a bit. I'm not going to use my old guys, I think. They're filled with power and new ones. All right, perfect. So I have 9. Are they done? Should be done. Nice. I'll just throw the extra guys on here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. All right, just throw these guys on here for now. And yuck. Oh no. I just threw my pickaxe. I don't think I can get it. So, how many crystals do I gotta make? 51. Gonna take a little bit of time. It's 50 million power. I only can store like 12 million power max right now. Actually, I wonder if I could get these to bypass like the limit of transfer speed. Probably not. It's fine how it is. I have roughly 90,000 power going into that. Oh, this is 40,000. But yeah, it's kind of quick. It'll take some time. So, I'm gonna AFK for a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back again. The process is, slowly moving along. I'm down to 10 of the spirited ones, and probably after I'm done these 10, this should probably go, hopefully in like half the speed. But one thing is I figured out how to make blue ice, which will then be used to make pack ice. So, or not pack ice, dry ice. So in the mod, engineers the core. One of the blocks you can, or one of the things you can make in this mod is a small water freezer. And if we take a look at what it says is it cools down water into ice, pack ice, and finally blue ice. So pretty much I have power going to the freezer, another sink that's piping water into the freezer. The freezer will then slowly take water, turn into ice, in the packed ice, finally in the blue ice, and yep. And then I just threw it into a drawer and then linked the drawer to the storage controller, so now I can just view it inside my terminal. There it is. And now going back over here, I removed the nitro import bus thing, and I threw in the dry ice. So now I think I should be able, I could probably throw in another pattern for dry ice using 2 blue ice. So I can now craft dry ice. So that solves the one problem that I was going to have in the future. Also just checking on uranite. I'm at 210. Not bad. Still need a lot. I'm gonna need a lot. So blue ice, or I don't need blue ice. I need some dry ice. The energizer. Throw that into this pattern provider. Cool. So yeah, once again, I'll be back when my rods are completed. and then we'll move into making the actual reactor blocks. And then hopefully constructing the reactor. Alrighty. So my rod's finished crafting. They hold 4 million RF. A laser. I ended up speeding it up even quicker. I kind of just took the ones that were already crafted and I just replaced it. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. But these will fill up with power. I mean, I probably have plenty. So let's see. The next step is making these reactor things. I don't even know what they're called. The reactor multi-block. They're literally just called reactor. That's probably called. Yeah, I guess. Okay. So yeah, I need 36. I could either set up the auto crafting for it. I could ask it to make it for me. So I need what? Eh. Alright, I'll just do by hand. That's saying. Control click to craft unavailable items. Oh, I need this times 9 though. Hmm. I probably should have set this to autocraft. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. So I need this. And I need basic. Harden. Blazing. Static. Okay. Harden. This guy. This guy. I'm up to 20. Need what? $24, $28, $32, $36. Oh, it only crafted 4. What? Right, yeah. All right, hold on a second. Oh, these are basics. Gosh, darn it. What? Got me 36 of these. Missing gold. That's it. I can actually do this. Gold. Get melted. For this. Put in there. Get me stupid spirited. 36 of these. Should have everything. Alrighty. So, a couple hours later, and I now have the .36 spirited reactor components. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna put the reactor here for now. So if I click here, bam. So yeah, it builds the reactor for you, and then it turns into its multi-block structure. So accessing the reactor, we need a bucket of water. If I have a bucket, I do. Let me go get some water. So here's some water. Now I need some inputs. I think I'm gonna input from the back maybe. If I could just like, let me input. Ooh, take a little bit. Do I have to export? For inputting and outputting, I don't know. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there's an IO. So facing down. Where's the down one? You know what? I'm gonna break these. See if I can find it. Oh, here it is. In the front. All right. Okay. So to import and export, I'm gonna get an export bus here. And then in the export bus, I'm gonna put a crafting card. So a crafting card allows me to, or it doesn't allow me, but it allows the system when you need items, it will craft it for you. So let's say I need dry ice. So it will go based off of like the filter that you set. So for example, I'm gonna need stone, right? I'm gonna need coal. I'm gonna need dry ice. Let me craft one. Dry ice, and then that's it, right? Oh, and then uranite. One uranite. Okay. So here I would need uranite, redstone, dry ice, and coal. Now, pretty sure it will input it into the system, but it will input it. It will input it. Wait, what happens if I take like go down south? Where's the front? Hmm, I'm unsure. But and then I need what, 2 acceleration cards. Take 2 of these. I'll put these back in the system. Put the acceleration cards in here. Now, if I hook this up, should input it into where they need to go. I'm also going to turn this auto mode on. So the reactor will now stop when it's full and start again when it has less than 70% energy. So this just helps with like efficiency and not wasting your power. And then the last thing I need is a flux plug. So I'm actually going to grab this guy because I made it into a plug. And this is a... And now I need to pull the energy out into my system. I'll probably just do it off the back here. Ah, here we go. Hmm. Oh, is that the red? Okay, so I think... I don't know. I'm hoping that... I'm hoping this is right. So, I'm gonna hook this up. Okay, redstone is entered. I have one thing a uranite. Uranite's being made. Put in here. Now, the only thing I'm missing is coal. Oh, there we go. Coal. Okay, dry ice now. And now I have... Perfect. Uh, It's full. A little bit of power is being taken out. Let me rename this. Powah 1. I'll call it Powah 1 for now. Not really doing anything. What if I give it a priority of 1? So I'm going to use this first. It's just a better reactor. I have automation of gold and iron so far. Not to the full extent by any means, but I at least can get the process started. I just can't, when it's completed. I've noticed this happens. This pattern's messed up. And it won't like pull out. So I think I know what I need to do to fix it, but for now, hey, at least it runs. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here. I finally have the processing partially automated. I have the input of sulfur to make the sulfuric acid partially animated as well. We built our first Powah reactor. This thing is performing lights out, 94,000 FE a tick. Can hold 1,000,000 FE itself. It's making this process run very smoothly, not to its highest potential, but almost there. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did. I'll see you guys next time.